Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm Hyoka. Hyoka's a kind of empath. Now, there's empathic people. There's people with empathic tendencies, and there's empaths. There's all kinds of I don't know. Make up a word. If there's not a word that fits something that you want to describe, go ahead and make one up. Everybody else does it. It's how all words came to be. They just were kind of made up. Anyway, I just like to have these little talks on my take on things and, the ways of the world and whatnot. Looks like something's playing in the background from earlier. Go ahead and pause that. Boop. So, energies are high. I already went on a walk with Mom, about to make us some breakfast. She's extra antsy. I'm antsy all over the place. She's fire sign soon, Mom is. She's Sagittarius. She's also a fire sign. I'm a Aries. So we just took little Sats for a walk, and it's a real pretty day out. And there's some kids playing in the backyard. And listening to kids play is just freaking cool, man. Because kids are great, and all we are kids. We're just kids that, our bodies freaking got older, and we're supposed to be gathering wisdom and learning from our mistakes. And oh God, how many people don't learn from their mistakes? Or how many people have to keep making the same ones with slight variances over and over just because you want to make sure that you did everything you possibly could? Think about being a kid. It's spring. We didn't get to do all those activities, all those sports activities and stuff like that. Because, God, it always just costs so much, Now, God, I couldn't even imagine, like the shoes are just, because kids have to have the best and parents have to want the best for their kids, because otherwise other people might think that they aren't a happy home, right? But reality of it is we're spirits having a human experience, and we're supposed to be living a different kind of way than we've been living. So a lot of people are transitioning, living a new kind of way. Less about stuff, more about people, more about feelings and emotions, and, because, once you get the feeling of what it feels like to not be secure and safe, people don't know how to self-soothe. It always comes back to that. I didn't know how to self-soothe for a long time. I used alcohol, dabbled with drugs, did a lot of, my fair share of hallucinogenics. I've done all these things to try to figure out how to soothe myself. And what happened was I had to quit all that to figure out how to soothe myself. I had to step back. And the worst for me was alcohol. And everybody has different chemistry. What is right for me? I'm an Aries born at 11:01 a.m. on the 9th of April 1974. I think the only people that would be like similar to me would be people born around that time, around that geographic area. Maybe we got stuff in common personality-wise, latitude, longitude, personality traits because of our astrological constellations in the sky. I mean, how many people that don't believe in astrology, they still, and they hear it. Some people really, Aries? Oh, I'm an Aries. Oh, you're an Aries. Oh, you're loud, you're bright. No. Some Aries are, not all. Some Aries are real quiet, I guess I could say I do the same thing by Virgo. They're the post-it masters of the universe. I think Staples was made for people Virgo personality types, label makers and things like that. Everything has its proper place and order, and while the world is a chaotic place, and there's not really a whole lot of proper places in the world today, really. Emotional control is something my mom always freaking tried to instill in us. Control your own emotions, because people that can't own their own emotions will be controlled. They will be controlled. And a lot of prisons and mental facilities and whatnot, they're full of people that just got so angry they couldn't contain it. But guess what? Those people, there's just as many people in paradigms like fire rescue, the police. People are people. It doesn't matter where they work or what they do. It's not going to keep them from doing harm to others, you know. Emotions are a frequency, they're a vibration. So it's a lot of times when people get scared, that flight or fight, you know, kind of thing. What happens if you never get scared? Or if you never lose your ability to process what's going on around you and that you can keep yourself out of harm's way, you know? Not everybody gets to keep themselves. People are going to get hurt. It's not like you can't freaking live in a plastic bubble. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to have this talk today is because how many kids are even, I mean, I was such a ruffian, man. I would I was one of those that would lay my bike around in gravel just to see how far I could slide it, you know? That kind of stuff. I was always topsing and tumbling, climbing trees and just pushing limits and boundaries. Let's go here and let's do that. Now I go to parks and I see kids with their parents with their kid. No, don't do that. You'll get hurt. No, don't do that. You get hurt. No, don't do that. You get hurt. And I can understand us wanting to keep, you know, our loved ones safe, but trying to keep them from having life's experience, you know, you gotta feel that. You people gotta freaking fall down and get hurt. You know why? Because then it keeps them from doing whatever they did to fall down. Don't do that anymore. You know? We break our own hearts over and over. People, there's just not a lot of caution, not a lot of operational risk management. You know? There's a young model who lost her life and her 2 little dogs from going into the ocean during a storm. I can't say that I wouldn't do the same thing, you know. Calculate the risk. People aren't doing that. How many people have fallen off the Grand Canyon now? 5? If you don't look where you're going, you don't see where the danger is, the potential danger is, you know. I have to think ahead. I have to think. Mom just said that this morning. She said, "You've always done that. You've always thought 5, 6, 7 steps ahead." I have a way of seeing the big picture. I think, look around at unrest, and I'm just like, that's too bad you can't calm yourself down. People are freaking losing their shit and freaking flailing and getting crazy on other people and you know, threatening violence and and even the ones that are, you know, escalating. You know, people losing it on their kids, freaking kids getting hurt, just not containing that emotion, or containing it and not actually containing it is probably more detrimental, because that emotion has got to go someplace. That energy has to expire or transfer somewhere. So find different alternatives for that energy to go. You know, I've been going for a lot of walks because I have a lot of energy. And if I sit here and I start thinking, you know, my ego gets bored and I start thinking about how I should be that and I get the case of the I shoulds and the I wants and the what ifs and the I why nots and the buzz and the, you know, it takes me away from my spirit. All my needs are met. We have a roof over our head. Mom's happy. Critters are happy. You know, bellies are full. Got some fruit. You know. We got to tell ourselves, you know, teach our own selves how to be secure. We have to be secure in our own selves, in our own right, because we're getting to a place that, you know, the people that we can believe in are really few and far between. So, I mean, really, how many people do you know that are going to tell you that it's going to be okay, that you're going to believe them anyway, you know? I like to pay attention. Something like when you want to learn about how people are, a trick that I found, it's not even a trick. Just pay attention. Like if you go out and about with them and events happen, listen to them tell the account to other people. And if it's accurate and aligned with what you have witnessed, then that person is in alignment with you. But if it's bogus and it's like you're hearing a story, it's like, dude, were we at the same place? Probably not in alignment. So I think that's about all I got today. This is one of my t-shirts. I haven't worn one in a while. Street people like rainbows too. I got a million of them. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.